Getting those little compliments like literally made me cry. It's always awkward sitting across the table crying in front of your kids' teachers. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to Mindy's No, just kidding. I'm not gonna cook with you guys today because you've seen enough of that.
You got double crock pots. Something's going on.
I know. Today's a busy day. It's a Wednesday, and initially I was like, I have nothing on my calendar today. I'm doing an activity tonight for all of the youth in our neighborhood.
Which is 80 kids.
80 kids, yep. And I have to provide rides for all of them. It's gonna be interesting, but I think it's going to be super fun.
Mindy, it's far beyond rides. We don't have to break down the entire thing, but it is a
so awesome
service scavenger hunt where they're going to descend on this neighborhood, providing service to literally every single home. It's a contest between, I don't know, basically 80 kids. Teams. She's coordinated into maps, matching colored wristbands. She's getting the drivers lined up. It's a big freaking deal. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
Because I'm so awesome.
Oh.
I'm also taking soup into the school this afternoon.
For parent-teacher conferences for the
junior high teachers.
Teachers to be able to have a meal while they're at school doing parent-teacher conferences, and then decided to triple down and actually do our kids' parent-teacher conferences, going and talking and meeting with the teachers tonight. Yeah, your day is really free, wide open.
I'm also making our family dinners.
Wide open day for you.
That's why I look like this. I haven't even showered.
And not to mention, you got the results back from your ultrasound today as well. You got that on the mind, or on the node, I should say.
On the node. Guys, I've been calling doctors this morning because I have to be referred to another doctor because I have an abnormal node.
Always knew something was abnormal about you. We just didn't know it was the node.
In my ultrasound I got done on Friday, I have felt something in my neck. They found an abnormal lymph node. I have been living with nodes. I called and made an appointment with an ENT. They will figure that out. And then on Friday I have my endoscopy.
You are just a medical marvel right now.
Well,
You're
you
just
know,
a
let's
walk-in.
just hit that insurance deductible.
Yeah. I'm gonna say line up any surgeries you have for later this year because we're hitting that max, baby.
Today is off to a smashing start. Pulled out the old recipe book. Today is the first day that I have found my love for that section of the kitchen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the snow because it's snowing and it looks beautiful.
We're not talking about the snow
Okay,
because I
but
want
it's
to just
beautiful. Okay, keep going.
punch it in the throat, in the nose.
Then it would have an abnormal node.
Never really used back there.
True.
I've
it's more
kind
just
of
a toast area.
I've been one of the spaces in our home that I'm like, I don't know why we did this.
Beautiful.
Other
That was
than,
awesome.
I think
love
it's
it.
cool.
It's a very cool extension to this kitchen that looks very picturesque in pictures.
I've been using that area back there to just organize, do all my crafting, cutting,
and none of that is here where it would normally be, so you can
make dinner. Yeah, just living that.
Killing it. Hey, you are, because this dinner's good. Zuppa Toscana. It's amazing. I actually went to Olive Garden the other night. Mindy was like,
I just
like
talked
this better.
about this in stories. I was like, Brandon's gonna hate me for saying this, but
No,
you guys, Olive
yours is way
Garden
better.
was awful.
Mindy,
Sorry,
that's rude. I used to work there.
No, we didn't just try soup. The kids
had it all.
didn't finish their meals.
I had the tour.
Brandon had the tour and didn't eat
I
it.
force-fed myself a quarter of it.
I don't know.
It was
maybe
a bad outing.
Maybe our palates
Have
are
been refined.
matured.
Yeah, if they would have served cotton candy, they would have been legendary. Zuppa Toscana, honestly, is not as good as Mom's. Yours is better, and I'm not just saying that. Yours is legendary. It's fantastic. Making that for
And
the
you guys,
teachers
we are Olive
and
Garden
us.
lovers. Brandon used to work there.
Really
so,
was sad about how badly it went, but
I know. It was not the greatest. I'm gonna make better than Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana soup.
Ooh, I like that. That's what you should name it, that recipe. Stuff's underway over there for tonight's activity. Kids get out early today, so it's an early out. So I'm just about to go pick them up. House is gonna get louder, a little more chaotic here in a minute. You're gonna head over, drop off the soup, go to parent-teacher conference, and we'll get ready for tonight. It's your easy free day.
Yay! I gotta say, I don't even recognize myself today. I finally found a drink choice. I've been really trying to drink a lot more water and not drink things with aspartame. I did find one solution, so I have had a little bit of energy today. I'm really, really grateful because I chose a drink with like a natural sweetener and it is helping me so much. I finally feel a little bit of life in me. I've been struggling with like a little bit of motivation lately. I have both of my crock pots plugged in, cooking dinner. I've done the dishes, I've done my activity, got it all planned out. I'm not normally this productive. Haven't been the last week. Like a whole new person today. Makes me so happy. I am just staring out, looking at this beautiful view, watching it snow, and I'm not sad about it. I think Brandon talked about this yesterday. We had high hopes that we were gonna swim in our pool for spring break, which is in 31 days from now. I don't really see that happening. Mayday, we need some spring break plans.
Snow has not stopped falling, but it's the thin, light stuff. It's not really accumulating. It's just beautiful to look at. Speaking of beautiful to look at, how did you know I was gonna go there with that?
We're talking about thin and beautiful to look at, so I just knew you were talking.
So I was talking about chia pudding.
I know, guys.
Homemade. Mom makes this chia pudding herself. She's that weird.
I like really weird things, I think.
Yeah, you do. But I love that you make it yourself and you.
I'm weirder. I like ketchup and apples.
She does like ketchup.
Well, you actually do? I thought it was a joke.
It's real.
Got the kids home. Mom, though, taking them off, going back to the school.
I know. I was telling them earlier, like, I don't even recognize myself. And look, guys, I showered and got already. Like,
Amazing. Amazing. You're incredible. Incredible woman. Bringing some Zupa Toscana to school?
yeah, wow, you said that really fast.
Zupa Toscana to school? Zupa Toscana to school? Zupa Toscana to school?
Yes,
I did?
Zuppa Toscana recipe is on our blog. It is so good.
It's called the Better Than Olive Gardens of Zupa Toscana. Change the title of that. Then also you are doing actual parent-teacher conference reports, getting the lowdown on the teenage boys,
the kids
the junior
just wrote me their
hires.
teachers, so I have
How many teachers is that, Mindy?
17 teachers.
Mindy, is this like the rest of your month? How
A
long are you
couple
gonna
of
be
the teachers, because we don't have a huge junior high, a couple of them I meet with for both kids.
there? Okay, so that's a twofer.
1, 2,
You can feed 2 birds with 1
3.
scone.
So 3 teachers, both kids have. I didn't even hear you.
I know,
you
you never listen.
Gosh.
We are gonna be doing homework.
Piano.
Piano. I'm gonna say a lot of piano. We got 3 kids in piano right now, and all 3 need to practice. Crew's in there right now. Hazy Breck's up next.
They're doing pretty good.
Speaking of doing pretty
Taki
good,
mac and cheese.
Brexy Doodle has made his own concoction here of Taki mac and cheese. He makes a mac and cheese. What kind is this, the cup kind? Kraft little cup of mac and cheese in the microwave. Very easy to make. I love them. Super simple. Even I can do it. But then, take that spice and heat up a level. This is cooking by Brex. He mashes the Takis bag and then puts the dust into here and makes a hot and spicy
It's good, I
Taki
tried
mac and cheese. I think it's
Super.
genius, bro. Absolute genius.
Yeah.
Sure, that's some great eyeshadow.
I just got home from parent-teacher conferences, and you can tell a little bit by this scene right here how it went.
Really well.
The kids did amazing.
Teachers recommended please have your dad help with more of your work, so that's what we're doing.
Hey, actually, we have a little announcement to make about that. The boys are doing really, really great. They have a few missing assignments, so I told them, I was like, let's nip it in the bud. The butt or the bud?
It's the butt, I think, but
I think it's
honestly,
the
they're
butt.
the kind of things where it's like, oh, I didn't do these last 2, or that's in my backpack, I gotta turn it in. They're really on top of it for the most part, but these are just a couple of things, except for him, he's got a lot.
Just some quiz retakes and stuff.
One thing.
Yeah, just some like little things. And our school's really great. They work with the kids. They allow them to retake stuff if they need to. They'll help them correct what was wrong to make sure they understand it to move on. They did phenomenal. I had specific compliment given to Crew. There's a boy in his class that he struggles just a little bit. Crew is like really awesome to help him and like be a friend. Getting those little compliments like literally made me cry. It's always awkward sitting across the table crying in front of your kids' teachers. What we do every single day is for our kids and try to raise good human beings.
It's like the intangible invaluables, whatever you call that, like it can't be measured on a test or a quiz, but it's that life skill that you care about others and help them out. So you are succeeding in life. You're getting a 4.0 in the academic of life.
They did awesome, but you guys, I don't think we've told you this. We are going to be presenting at the school career fair.
Presenting.
Yeah, we have to present 6 times,
Life
25 minutes each.
of a YouTuber. It's
And
a
yeah.
career fair, yeah.
Talking about being a YouTuber and social media, we're going to go share our expertise in YouTube. A little bit that I know. This is the brains right here.
No,
He's
no.
not all just looks, guys.
I just use
He's
you.
got the brains.
I just use you for your looks, so that's.
Oh, whatever. You're going to be doing the career fair, and I don't know exactly what we're going to share yet.
Oh, I can
We should
talk
make a
all
hype
day.
reel.
They said I only have an hour. 7 1-hour sessions or something.
You guys, I'm not kidding. People will start talking to Brandon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody make him
You
stop.
don't know what you just stepped
Stop putting
into.
the quarters
You don't
in.
know.
He'll just keep going. We get to present. Are you guys going to sign up to take our class?
You gotta do. I guess you could help team teach. Kind of fun.
It'll be cool because they're gonna have tons of people and we can just go around to different classrooms.
I think they're going to have like 20 different professions that you guys can learn about.
There was a high demand for online social media type stuff, so it'll be kind of fun. We are loading up in the car right now, loading snacks, treats, root beer floats, maps, wristbands, hoodies, and jackets. Mom, are we ready to descend on this neighborhood and smother it with service?
Smother it with syrup.
We should call that the activity, smother it with service.
Smother it, baby.
Okay, give us a thumbs up to wish this activity good luck. Mom's put some blood, sweat, and tears into this
It's
one.
a lot of work, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. It's gonna be a lot of chaos to manage. We are up for the task. We're taking off to go do it right now. We'll be back in an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on if we make it out of this alive.
Ooh, well, there's a root beer float at the end.
Okay, then we can survive. We can do it.
3 hours later.
We just got back from probably one of the most legendary. I'm gonna say something that wasn't nice, but I can't think of anything because it was just so nice. It was so great. It
I
was so
wish
well
we could
done.
have brought you guys along and showed everything. It was
So I don't think we
fun.
really did a great job of articulating that. We just couldn't bring you along because we'd be going through and into people's homes and don't want to bring a million people in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna brag for you. You don't have to.
Oh, gosh.
So mom took a map of the neighborhood, broke it down by household, divided it into teams. The households were divided up by streets so that it was like geographically. It sounds intense. It was. She color coded each section, put the names of who lived in each home into that section, and then divided the entire youth group up into teams of, I think it was 6-ish people.
Yeah, 6. So we had
10 teams of 6?
Yes.
10 teams of 6 go descend on the neighborhood, and so you had to hit up your section and serve everybody in that section. It was coordinated to the color of your wristband. I think everyone was blown away by the level of organization. Mom said, you know, I just think I needed something fun to do and to dive into, and I think you really love this in Torta Bar. So anyway, where's that list? I was gonna say, so some of the things that were on the list, you walk up, you go to the door, you ring in the doorbell, whatever, and you say, hey, we would like to serve you tonight in any way that you would like us to, but here's a list of things that we could do for you. And the list was like 20 things long, like water a plant, wipe down a table, do some dishes, take out the trash, read a book, so many fun things. And there's also homeowner's choice, so if there's anything you want us to do. So I wish the kids were here, but they had to run up and shower because they stayed and
kind of
played basketball.
late.
We stayed like an extra hour. It was so much fun. Ryler's group got asked to do all kinds of crazy things. They were changing lights, delivering tables to other neighborhoods. Like, I don't know what else they had to do.
I loved it. I thought it was so great that they got involved. The way I did it, when the kids came in, they took a random color.
The hope was that they didn't just go with their buddies so that people could mix and mingle and
get to know someone that they probably wouldn't typically hang out with.
which I think was really good, especially for my group because they are the youngest coming in and they didn't know a lot of people.
It was a great night. Stress and pressure of, is it going to be fun? Because I think really kids only care about having fun. That's why I tried to sneak in
Combine
service.
some service, teaching a little lesson.
We had root beer floats. It was great.
Friendship, refreshments, and fun. I think the activity had it all. Matt, shout out to mom for crushing that
the
one. I
sweetest,
think you're off the
thank
hook
you.
for like probably a year. You have to do like one every so often, right?
I think I have to do one in October. But it's going to be great.
Start prepping now.
Now we just have to start prepping for the lesson we have to teach on Sunday and then get to our career fair that we have to present at.
We got it. Coming up tomorrow, Thursday.
Crew goes back to the orthodontist, which is odd because he already had braces. So come back to find out why Crew had to go to the orthodontist. We love you. Thanks for hanging. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. It's creepy guys in my kitchen video.
Nap of the neighborhood.
I
Nap
do
of the
like to
neighborhood.
take naps.
But neighborhood took a nap